Hello and welcome to the Exotic Fruits YouTube channel. My name's Imogen, I'm part of the Exotic Fruits team, and we are the UK's #1 online exotic fruit marketplace on a mission to bring extraordinary fruits from all over the world right to your doorstep. Today we're going to be taking a deep dive into one of nature's most intriguing creations, the ugly fruit. This poor fruit was given the name ugly fruit because of its unconventional appearance, but it is also known as the Jamaican Tangelo, which is what it technically is. It's a tangelo. It's a cross between a grapefruit, a Seville orange, and a tangerine, which creates a tangelo. But it's got this somewhat misshapen and rough kind of exterior, which earned it its very, very unfortunate name. Its skin is often wrinkled and it's got this greenish yellow colour, and it's covered in bumps and marks, which all contributes to its less than perfect appearance when compared to other citrus fruits like oranges, lemons, limes. But despite its unattractive outer appearance, this fruit is so incredibly tasty and is adored for its sweet and tangy flavour. That's the only reason that it's come so far. So today we're going to explore the rich history, the cultivation practices, the culinary uses, and the unique flavour profile of the ugly fruit. But before we go any further, please do me and yourself a huge favour and hit the subscribe button below so that you don't miss any of our fruity videos. Okay, grab a cuppa, sit back, relax, and let's get into it. Let's start off with the history and the cultural significance of the ugly fruit. Ugly fruit can trace its origins back to the island of St. Kitts in the Caribbean. It was first discovered as a natural mutation by G.G. Rendell, who was a Jamaican farmer who just happened to stumble across this fruit in his orchard while he was exploring all of his plants. Initially, he thought that the fruit was just a deformity, but when he tasted it and found out that it was surprisingly delicious, he thought, maybe this could be something. And this led to it being recognised as a very unique hybrid. From there, the fruit of course began being bred on purpose, and it soon grew massively in popularity, all thanks to its flavour. In Jamaican cuisine and traditions, ugly fruit is used in a number of different ways. Its sweet and tangy flavour makes it a really popular ingredient in drinks, such as ugly fruit juice or various different punches. The juice of the ugly fruit is often blended with other different tropical fruit juices, or it can be served on its own with ice, which sounds so good right now. Additionally, ugly fruit can be used in desserts, where its citrusy notes can add a really yummy twist to cakes, sorbets, and of course fruit salads. The ugly fruit has become a beloved staple in Caribbean cuisine and can even be seen as a symbol of joy and abundance in their culture. Right, next up, let's talk about the growing and cultivation of the ugly fruit. Ugly fruit trees are medium-sized, bushy evergreen trees that thrive in warm, humid climates such as Jamaica, Florida, and other tropical regions. These trees reach heights of around 50 to 20 feet, and they bear fruit twice a year, typically from late winter into early spring, and then again in late summer. The fruits actually grow in clusters of about 6 to 12 tangelos per cluster, and they're then hand harvested by farmers. The ugly fruit tree prefers temperatures that range between 21 to 29 degrees Celsius, which is 70 to 85 Fahrenheit, and they require moderate rainfall for optimal growth. But these trees do actually have the ability to tolerate diverse soil conditions, and they're adaptable to both humid and dry periods, which makes it an excellent and really resilient crop for farmers in this region. Jamaican farmers tend to use traditional cultivation practices that emphasize sustainability. This includes organic fertilization and pest management techniques that preserve soil health and minimize environmental impact. That means that these fruits are grown really organically, and the end product that we get is actually probably a lot more natural than a lot of other citrus fruits that we find in supermarkets. Ugly fruit cultivation plays a pivotal role in the socio-economic fabric of Jamaican communities. It provides valuable employment opportunities and supports the island's economy. In fact, many small-scale farmers rely on ugly fruit as their primary source of income. The fruit's commercial success, both domestically and internationally, boosts trade and generates revenue that benefits both individuals and the broader community. So it's a really important crop and a wonderful fruit. Right, now before I get into preparing and eating the ugly fruit, make sure you do me a favour and press that little bell icon below to turn on our post notifications. Done? Okay, cool. Let's carry on. Now first you want to choose a ripe fruit, of course. You can tell if the ugly fruit is ripe because it should have a more yellow, maybe orangey kind of skin rather than a green skin. So this guy here you can see, it's still got quite a lot of green on him. He's probably all right though, because he's pretty much yellow. And a ripe ugly fruit will also have a really bumpy, unique skin, and it should have a nice fragrance as well. If you put it right up to your nose and smell, it should be quite citrusy and fragrant. Then it's literally the easiest thing ever. All you have to do is peel it like an orange. Which one do I want to go for? I kind of want this one because it's massive. Absolutely massive. Oh, look at that. I don't know if you can see that, but when you squeeze it, the skin just is bursting with juice. Oh, that smells incredible. Whew. One really unique thing about these is how like far away the skin is from the segments inside. Like I could probably fit my hand in here underneath the skin because it's like so far removed. My God, this skin is just absolutely bursting. There's so much, what is it called? Is it juice? I feel like I'm having a brain fart. There's so much zesty juice bursting out of this skin. And then, as you can see, it just looks like a really big orange. Or more, it looks more like a really big mandarin or tangerine or something. Now, I am just gonna pull off some of these white bits because I'm that kind of person. And then, you know how to eat an orange. Just got these big old segments. Oh no. It's good. So good. The first impression that I get is just the texture, which is like this kind of skin of the segment feels a little bit tougher than a normal orange or a grapefruit. And then once you bite through that, the flesh inside the segment seems a lot more juicy. It's more juicy, it's more succulent, and the flavour just immediately bursts into your whole mouth. So good, so flavoursome. It's got the sweet citrusiness of a tangerine, combined with a very subtle tartness or tanginess from a grapefruit or a pomelo, and then also with the subtle floralness of a grapefruit or a pomelo. I just can't get over how juicy and tender it is. It's really, really, really refreshing. I feel like it basically takes all of the best parts of tangerine, grapefruit, orange, and combines them into one fruit, and then gets rid of all the parts that you don't want, aside from the appearance, obviously. And there you have it, the juicy, refreshing, incredibly tasty ugly fruit with a big old personality and not so great looks. Let me know in the comments if you would try this fruit or not, or let me know if there are any other exotic fruits that you'd like me to talk about. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!